they caught Finesse2tymes. They caught him. They caught everything on footage and what happened during his whole like content they was making. Basically, they did the balloon pop thing, and Finesse2tymes and this dude, they were going at it, and one of them was salty at the other. Like Finesse2tymes didn't want the girl to like the dude. The dude was like hating on, because he seen Finesse2tymes blocking his game and everything like that. So these two dudes go crashing out and had a fallout. Finesse2tymes basically crashed out over the guy being mad and all over some females, man. And basically what happened is that he told him that he was being a 304 for what he said and popping the balloon, making the girl pop the balloon. So now, once Finesse2tymes hear that the dude said he was a 304, he instantly ran towards them and lunged at him. And once he lunged at him, then the other guy that was with Finesse2tymes, he snuck him with a blindside of him, basically. Once he snuck him, the dude hit the ground, and both of them, it showed Finesse2tymes running at the guy full, like as fast as he can. Like it was like a grizzly bear running and everything, right? So then you see Finesse2tymes go off the camera with the dude that snuck him, and basically all you see is the guy like going to the ground trying to cover up because dudes are stomping him. All you see is Air Force Ones and Balenciaga stomping him and stuff. And basically they break it up, and some other dude wearing all black, he looked like he was security for the place that they was doing this filming at. He tells Finesse2tymes and his partners to stop. He breaks it up. The other guy gets up, but it's too late. They already caught the whole thing on camera, and now that Finesse2tymes, he's the one he's the rapper, he's the famous one, he's the one with all the money. And guess what? They should have never swung on dude or touched dude, because now dude, he pressing all the charges. He's going after everything because he actually got the proof. He got the video of Finesse2tymes and his partner basically jumping him and everything. And this could have all been avoided, man. This is all bad because they let their egos take over. Finesse2tymes ego, he don't want to be called a 304. He don't want to be called names for what he did to the dude by basically like blocking his game to the girl. Like he was trying to make a good video about spitting the game to the girl, making sure that tell her more about himself, and then they supposed to pop the balloon if they don't like the dude or they don't want to continue. If they want to continue, then they don't pop the balloon. She had the balloon in her hand the whole time. And so Finesse2tymes, he looked like he looked like he might have wanted shorty. And so you got to think, man, it's two men and it's one woman. Each of them are trying to spit the game, and then one of them is a famous rapper, and he basically blocked dude's game, and he gets in between them and convinces the girl to basically pop her balloon, which means that in Finesse2tymes' mind, if she pop her balloon, then she going with him. She going with Finesse2tymes. So that's how he thought it was going to play out. So then now when dude calls out Finesse2tymes and said, hey, man, you a 304 for that. You really bugging for that, man. Like, you ain't had to do that. You got to, stay in your own lane. Let her decide. Let her pick what she want. And basically, that's what dude was saying about calling Finesse2tymes, out for that, calling him, you a 304 for that. I can't believe you did that. And Finesse2tymes' ego, for him, where he comes from, the street, he's still thinking like a street mentality. So he's like, if somebody calls me a name, I'm just crash out. I'm going to go 0 to 100, because he couldn't sit there and keep his composure by being a rich rapper who got money coming in, emotion going in. You got to hold your composure. You got to basically, at the end of the day, make it to where you don't get in trouble for nothing, and you can't be the guy lunging at dude and overreacting over him calling you a name. But that's all egos at play. Nobody wanted to be, no one wanted to be told what to do. Nobody wanted to be called no name. So basically, Finesse2tymes, he took it upon himself to charge at the guy. And once he charged at the guy, that's the mistake that he made, because that showed that he was the aggressor. And now that the whole interaction has been reported, and now that they got the evidence and shows the footage that Finesse2tymes was the guy that attacked first. So since he was the one who became the aggressor and everything like that, now they looking at Finesse2tymes, they're gonna throw the book at him because they saying that he's the one that started this whole interaction. The dude was just saying words. Sticks and stones break bones, but words is not supposed to hurt. So the dude says some words, he walks away and has his back turned to Finesse2tymes, and Finesse2tymes come running at him like a polar bear, like a bear in the woods. You know, they say the bears can run 20 miles an hour. So here go Finesse2tymes charging at him, and it just, by the way his strides look, dude, he had his pants sagging, so he didn't run like a track athlete. He ran like with some sideways, looked like he was kind of stumbling towards the guy and stuff. He ran like one of them offensive linemen that's tired and they trying to get back to the line of scrimmage or back to the huddle. So they do this kind of slow jog where it looked like they running, but they really was going slower than walking. And so Finesse2tymes does this little awkward 1-2 step and jumps at the guy. And then you see his artist. It must be Finesse2tymes artist or something. The dude who got his hair frozen standing up, and he got the hair that looked like antlers, like it's dreads, but instead of the dreads being down and falling toward the shoulders, the dreads is frozen in place, standing straight up at an angle. And it's that dude with the antler hair dreads. He pretty much was the one that snuck the guy that called Finesse2tymes a 304. And basically, he was backstage. That guy, Finesse2tymes' partner, his artist, he wasn't even supposed to be part of the whole thing of the filming and the footage. He either already had his turn or he was waiting for Finesse2tymes to be done, and he just kind of a background, person. And he comes out of the backstage, and as soon as Finesse2tymes is jumping and lunging at the guy, his artist comes from backstage and he try to hit him with a hook. And the dude, he caught some of it, but he ducked down. He missed the second swing. And when he ducked down, that's when he went to the ground, because that's when Finesse2tymes came with and basically everything alleged, because at the end of the day, Finesse2tymes ran off frame. So it was like half of the thing was captured, but they asked the witnesses what happened. And everybody that was there, they went on social media. They went on Snapchat, Instagram, and they put the stories up of what happened. A lot of people claim that they don't want to talk about how it happened because they're witnesses. They don't want nothing to happen in the streets to them with Finesse2tymes crew. But at the end of the day, everybody that said they don't want to talk about it, they already posted the video when it happened on their stories. So everybody already told on each other. You can't be at a place when it's 20, 30 cameras pointed at you and you decide to crash out, and now you mad because it was all caught on footage. This is why all the rappers, this is a lesson for everybody to learn. You can't crash out. You got to hold your composure, because the person who's the aggressor is going to be the one that's going to get charged and he's going to end up doing time and everything behind this, because that basically he's saying he was an assault, everything like that. And so Finesse2tymes really gotta, he might need counseling or something to keep his anger under control, because even if another man just says like some simple words like that, you supposed to hold your cool, let the other dudes handle it. He ran to him, so it looked like he's the one that started the fight. And so that's why Finesse2tymes now he's in hot water, because the boys is coming, they looking for him now. We just heard from the sources that they just got him for this. They just got him. Everybody that seen it, they all told their side of the story. They talked to Finesse2tymes crew and they said their side of the story. And basically from what the footage shows, and the dudes, like he had the black eye, busted, whatever he had, like that he got left, whatever his injuries it was, then basically it's all consistent with Finesse2tymes being the person who started it. So they really looking at making sure that he understands he can't do this to people. He has to uphold certain standards. Even you could be famous and you could have money, but you still got to follow the law. You still got to follow all the rules. And so Finesse2tymes, he just crashed out, and now he learned his lesson that he's going to make sure that he don't react the same way and maybe let his security handle it. If the dude became a threat and he started talking crazy to him, he got to let his security handle it. But a lot of times these rappers, when the cameras are on, they ready to go because they don't want nobody to think that they let people get away with that or that they weak. So it all comes back to the ego is what really caused this to boil over and basically turn it into something that could have been totally avoided, man.